But we are going to figure out some way to carry on anyway. Quin's got what seems like a cold to me. Oh, looky there. I got a button of winning. I'll add that to my button of winning collection. Which I actually have two. One's on Java. Now this one will go on Java. I think. Hey, it's up to Lab. I just got your sweet button of winning. Oh, that bank is full. That bank is full. Let's roll 100. Or, damn it, I need to learn to be more specific. Oh, the dog is sick. She's been coughing last couple of days, and now she puking a little bit this morning. So instead of sleeping or whatever, I spent the morning, well, a bunch of time sitting outside waiting for Quinn to try to puke. To which, whenever you put her outside and you wait for it, she doesn't. Because that's how dogs roll. They're inconvenient. But I think she's just got like the equivalent of a dog cold or whatever. Doggy flu, something. I should have clicked the button first. I just have such a hard time burning resources. I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's not a resource, but it is. I can mail it back to people. I can remail it to people. Alright. Like yourself. Anyway, good morning everybody. Hope you're having a great day. We are level 16 over here in Thrower Land. We're just kind of getting started. Since I spent the morning sitting outside, low light mode is on. Low light mode is on.
I rested for the night here when I first arrived. I see the hobgoblins have fortified.
It's kind of a quiet morning, all things considered.
Good use.
Once again, the paladin stance is turned off, and I'm not sure why. Interesting. So the downside of using Lorfey is she doesn't have a death ward to give us. So we have to cast our own death ward.
These ruins have long
like I mentioned that yesterday.
Fractured remnant of the Dakani Empire.
When we switch to her, but she does, however, have the advantage of killing bad guys, which is an interesting advantage for an NPC. Like that. She's like down with the killing.
You want the giant
I think I'm gonna do traps this go around.
something in return? Do we
Just because I'm already picking up the trap bonus, or picking up the various bonuses here. Might as well. Hey, anyway, anybody got anything exciting going on this morning? Anything you would like to discuss, talk about, etc.? I've literally got out of bed, made the tea, watched the puking dog, updated my clients, apparently. Apparently there was a little bit of a patch, mostly on the Feywild stuff. And, that's been my morning. So, if you have something going on, haven't watched, like, a news show, or looked at update stuff. What dagger am I using? I'm currently using a Sarian throwing dagger. There's unfortunately not a lot in the way of good daggers, throwing daggers at the moment. I'm not sure if there's a better dagger at some point. But right now, unfortunately, my dagger seems meh. I think this trap box is on this side. It's over here. Found it. No worries. Anyway, good morning, Favor Saver. Oh, you changed your name slightly. Alright, good morning. Oh boy. So the $1 million question is this thing trapped? I guess we'll find out. Looks like we're safe. Checked in safe from that corner trap. Woo! Seriously? Door not trapped? Every once in a while I feel like DDO is pulling my leg. Like, hey, this isn't trapped. Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't trap video game? We're pretty sure we didn't trap it. I think you're just joshing me. Wonder where that phrase came from. You're just joshing me. Not necessarily enough to Google it, although I probably should. Oh, Google heard its name. Google. Where does the phrase, "you're joshing me" come from?
According to Wiktionary, 8, the person or thing in the 8th position, 1 of 8 equal parts of a whole, an eighth of an ounce, or approximately 3.5.
Where does the phrase, "you're joshing me" comes from?
This came back from a search.
The origin of the expression "joshing me" can be found in the late 1800s by a young man named Joshua. I'm gonna say, is it just there's a person named Joshua who's a notorious liar? When a young man named Joshua Tainham noticed that there were nickels minted in 1883 were almost the same as $5 gold pieces in terms of size and design, he and a friend began to electroplate these coins and pass them off as $5 pieces. Eventually amassing a small fortune before being caught. Oh! Oh! So it comes from fraud. Well, there you go, everybody. Look at that. History can be fun and informative. Oh, man. What other, like, weird phrases are there? Look at Laura Faye just blowing up people. I guess imploding people? Well, she's not imploding, though. How about you? You're gonna explode my face? You didn't. Wow.
The last conspirator falls. It is time to find the last relic that brought you here.
Video games like blowing my mind today. I thought I heard a bag drop. Thought I heard a bag drop. So I need to look to see how long the new season of Discovery is running for.
As the rusty door swings open, a cry issues from beyond it. King Bendix has ordered your death.
We actually have probably a month, well, I don't know exactly how long, but we got a little bit of time left on our CBS All Access account. The wife always gets it for Big Brother every summer. And I usually don't worry about it too much. But people have been talking up this season of Discovery online quite a bit. I'm like, maybe? Maybe I can find a way? Poor LaFay. Come back for you later. We're only going to be able to get one target at a time anyway. Might as well just move straight to this and be done with it. You dropped a bag too. Nice. Alright, LaFay. Put your head on your shoulders. Hey, good morning, Beef. How you doing, buddy?
A chest lies in the passage behind the throne room. It bears the markings of Gardak, the hobgoblin who tried to
Laura
stab
Faye's in
the
danger.
monk at the entrance.
Hopefully she'll live until we make it outside. I think she's good now.
I rested for the night here when I first arrived.
Alright, so we have Prison of the Plains left. We did Madstone last night. I was looking for a quest to fill about half an hour of time before logging off last night, so we did Madstone as our last quest last night. So we're actually in really good shape to start this morning off. We do Pop, we do Tor, and I have been doing Necropolis. But we might do...
Oh, this hate and anger.
I don't know, we may do Necropolis, I'm not sure.
Within all my
I think there's some other
kind.
14s, right?
The best solution. The only solution.
But the Age of Rage chain, we haven't done the Age of Rage chain in a while. We could do it instead of...
Death to us all.
Instead of these. I feel like the Necropolis quests are easier and faster, and I think more experience for the 4 of them than the experiences in total for the 5 of the other ones. But I don't know. The Rage Defender stance bummed you out. Shifter gets a C- from you. Cool idea, poor execution. It just doesn't jive with the defendery stance thing, that's all. It's got a lot of weirdness. It doesn't have that perfect home. I really like the Howler Clunky. I feel like it melded well there. The using that, relying on its various crowd control aspects. I feel like it makes sense that way.
Ancient observatory from the giants of old. What secrets does it keep? What lies
in other directions, I'm not as sure. Oh, that could be very true.
The door opens.
I honestly don't know.
The prison of the plains, and perhaps the answers that you seek.
If something goes that far,
A magical barrier.
if that level of success doesn't translate to the end game from level 20 or whatever, then TDO's got some seriously messed up mechanics. If nothing else, those DCs should be... Maybe you don't play it as a melee as much. Maybe you play it more as just a caster, like a crowd control caster, with a option to actually hit something. I don't know, but that felt very good leveling up. And if it's that far different, then DDO and I are really gonna butt heads when we're doing Iconoclast.
Has been ruined beyond repair. The once glowing
Up, down.
It's lifeless at its
Up,
center.
up, down. Alright, got it.
Another barrier blocks access to the Gale Core chamber. It would seem that this chamber holds great importance.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the big difference between where it was at when I stopped playing it and where it was going. So I've got several lives to figure out how DDO transitions after level 25. Like, I would have had no problem leveling that thing, in my opinion, until level 25 from previous experiences. Did it take a little bit of work to bust through something once things went sideways? Sure. Was it able to do it? Yes. Did it need
Yet another
something to
magical
push it through?
barrier.
Yeah, it probably needed a
Whatever
gear
was
upgrade to
imprisoned
probably really
in this
help
chamber
solidify
must be
things.
terribly powerful.
A keep on the Borderland quarterstaff probably would have been enough.
A door with an intricate locking
Alright.
mechanism bars any further progress.
Oh, nice.
The great door opens to reveal some kind of the doors to the control room.
Oh
flash.
no, we're locked in.
A bone-chilling cackle echoes through the room. The warden falls back into lifeless bones, the force of his magic fading from the room.
Again, I don't know how big the numbers would be.
As the valve locks into place, the barrier to the central chamber vanishes.
And maybe that's just not a build that's R8 viable. I don't know.
8 receptors cover the walls of the large
Whether or not it needs some extra tweaking.
They all must be filled for the chamber to
But,
open its
again,
planar cell.
In a world where a build that was that successful at level 20, and again, it did pretty reasonable even. I feel like at slightly above its
The
level
symbol
epics.
for the plane of Dahanvi glows as the portal to
Oh,
the
yeah, what
plane
am I
of
doing?
Dahanvi opens. Small topiaries
I respect
and
the law.
perfectly aligned shrubberies fill the room. An old man sitting atop a fountain calls you closer. As the bearer of
Faye
justice
died.
and honor falls, the room returns to its original state.
Well, the
orbs in
encoder's
the
overloaded for some reason. Let me
still.
close some things. There you go. That might have helped now, Beef. That may not have been... It may have been on my end. I have a feeling that like 10,000 things are running this morning that aren't supposed to be running. Just a second. Alright, here we go. See if that helps at all. And close this too, I guess. Everything else is stationary. Alright, hopefully that'll take care of everything. Also, it's totally possible that, did I pick up the balls? I think so. It's also very possible that Shifter is just not an in-game
By the
race.
symbol of Dolar, and the portal to the plane of Dolar opens. All at once, dust rises from the floor. The hanging corpses of long-dead soldiers take shape around them.
That's not fair. It has been interesting, if challenging, for it to fit in some places here.
As the last of the dead are laid to rest, the room returns to its original state. The orbs at the back of the room are no longer engaged.
I'm not saying it doesn't have problems. It certainly does.
The symbol for the plane of Fernia is seared into this chamber, and every as the plane.
But I suspect we're having an issue where we're so used to the brand new thing being so overly powered and strong to encourage sales that the fact that it's just normal, like it's not the most broken thing ever, seems odd.
The orbs go dark in their sockets.
See, there you go. Looking on the bright side. Said it just feels... Its home is really difficult to find. And I don't know what they designed it for. I don't know why they put certain things together the way they did. Like it wanted to be... From first appearances, it looked like it wanted to be the tank build race, but it doesn't really fit there. Like it seems like there's a bunch of half in place things. This kind of needs a little bit of polish, I think.
Forest recedes. The orbs and the receptors cease their sparkling.
I know Beef's suggestion of what if it had a sprint boost, a racial sprint boost, and I think it would go from people don't like it to people suddenly love it.
The dim light within has a dark, foreboding air. The plane of Maybar opens.
It's like saying the best thing is still the best and comparing it directly to the tier 1. Oh dang, they didn't... This new Black Lotus card is not as good as the old Black Lotus card.
This night is banished. The orbs in the room are free for the taking.
Like, yeah. Alright, is that our second chest? I don't know. I don't know. Who says I want to make the 30th best tank on the server if that's your goal, dream bigger? Yeah. I mean, that's also a fair...
The chamber marked by the symbol of the Shavarath. You find yourself in the center of a battleground as the plane of Shavarath surges forth. You emerge the victor in this small piece of the Shavarath battleground. The orbs in the receptors are now lifeless and dark.
Curious what the actual numbers are for different things.
Symbol of Zoriath. The cracks as the portal opens. The teeth of Zoriath jut sharp through the walls.
Throw this through both. Looks like we did.
The madness has been driven from this place for good. The orbs are free to be taken from
Ah, the eye! Yeah. So I think they're changes that can be made. It's just, it feels weird. I feel like we're used to things having a clear and defined purpose. And because this doesn't have that, it just doesn't seem correct.
The final orb lights in its receptor. Almost imperceptibly, a fragment of Dale core, the plane of dream, fades into the room. The switch locks into place.
There we go.
A magical voice comes from above.
Human doesn't have a clear purpose. Its tree is still good. It does have a clear purpose. It is the general collect all. Humans are always good. It's racial propaganda.
The quarry screeched, you came for answers. The giant reborn. Warforged speaks again. He was the quarry screech.
Humans are like the bard of races.
Warforged, the ancient Warforged screams out. The dark psychic energy stirs within the docent. It would be safer to let Mundus collect the ancient artifact for himself.
And that's what they're intended to be. The bard of races. Oh man, again another encoding overload? What the hell is going on? Alright, I'm gonna kill Discord. See what happens. So Human Bard is the gray face of the NPC playable characters. Shifter is the Bard of races. They're both terrible. Lol. Oh, rip bards. Rip the bards. Let's start on this side, I guess. Again, we're going to keep an eye out in our in reward list for things with augment slots in them. Again, since it's been pointed out to us, I have not noticed anything with an augment slot in the in reward list. Turn the audio up, I guess, slightly. You just got here for that. Hey, that's how they kick them, man. They kick them right in the pants. They're not afraid to. They don't hold back here. They just let all everyone's feelings go. All right, here's a light mithril shield. May I like mithril shields? Mithril shields are great. They have no spell failure. No spell failure is great. +7 at level 16 is not a big deal, right? Insightful transmutation is not a big deal. So why is this wonderful and masterful craftsmanship? That's 3 levels lower. I understand why this is a big deal. Am I missing something? I don't think so, right? Well, if I am, it's too late now. Yeah. I'd kind of assume to find some sort of slotted item by now. In 2 days of questing. I don't know what the drop rate is, but again, I would imagine I would see 1. These are kind of good. Have to have featherfall loading on them. It's what, $80 for Fate Arc and Shifter and everything? The middle pack. Gonna get out there and get some work done on the street. Just cup them balls. Oh, my hireling wore off again. I guess she does actively do the occasional thing. What's this one? This is the guy. I'm looking for a helper. Turns out I'm looking for Durham. As always, Durham continuously comes back as the best. Your guide only goes to level 9? What guide? You're following the Road Most Traveled series on my YouTube channel. That'll get you the experience you need all the way to 20.
A giant glowers down at you from a high ledge left of the entrance. Gather within the circle, he shouts, when you are prepared to swear undying fealty to the Storm Reaver. The air around the circle crackles with magic. The giant's eyes are dull and clouded with malice.
Oh, I know that it's unlockable with favor beef.
Now, the giant says, hear me. The Storm Reaver has refused your audience and bid that you be slain.
I was merely pointing out that if you would like to have it right now, it's $80. Durham, you can go on the offensive, my guy. Do your thing. Have at it.
Must be elsewhere in the tour.
Man, improved precise shot's good. You can make it work. It is very good.
Guards rush through the door to do you in. The last of the attackers lies dead at your feet. A golden glow flickers in the room ahead, lighting the way deeper into the door.
Picking up all the treasure bags. Excuse me.
The way east is sealed with some ancient giantish magic.
Ba 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 ba. Hey, baby girl. Are you feeling better? The runes do not seem to be very already being used, in my opinion. Maybe my understanding of being used is different. I feel like that was not very close.
The fiery wall in the hallway vanishes.
Get a
Perhaps others of these
kiss
ancient
from
giantess
Durzums.
barriers were deactivated as well.
We have a
The
letter.
magical giantess
Oh,
barrier
probably
is
hit
down.
points.
You are free to move deeper into the
Yeah, probably hit
tower.
points. We did the other two favor quests. That makes sense.
Where has the gone? It's as if he
Getting this thing timed out where it actually drops that 500-point shot with the big double strike is actually really sweet.
a narrow passage.
It's a little bit of work,
These rocks.
and I'm still not the best
Through
at it
the
yet.
narrow passage is a small hiding place, and in it is the kobold you saw before.
But I'm working on it.
You find a crevice concealed by rubble here. It is just
Quinn's
as
trying to
you're
get
free
comfortable
of
on the bed that I keep,
narrow
the mattress I keep behind the
tumble down into some kind of supply room.
behind the PC here. My PC behaving? I don't know. So-so. Today it doesn't seem to be acting quite right. It probably wants a restart.
One of the two faces near the far door.
It had been working fine, but it is certainly misbehaving at the moment. I noticed, I don't know, like a fan noise or something last night that I didn't notice before. So I'm gonna have to probably take a window and take a bigger look at it sometime here in the next couple of weeks. I can't really afford to upgrade or make changes to it right now, so I'm hoping it's nothing serious. But I took it and sucked everything out and made sure all the things were clear.
It is just large enough.
Hardware wise, there's not much else I can do. And I went through and did a registry cleanup and all that jazz, so OBS wants to update. That's probably part of the issue as well. Really loves to update. I feel like every time OBS updates, something breaks, so I have to go through and figure everything out on every different setting. I'm not about that life right this minute. 1K hit points at level 16 seems good. That's what we had on the other life, I think.
Ancient gears dried deep.
On the barbarian build. The Barbarian. We weren't that far behind it on the other build either. I feel like this week is gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to go to the chiropractor this week, even though I seriously need it.
Stands with maddened eyes, casting us the second statue. You did not have
There's some shenanigans conspiring against me I really can't get into right this minute.
the Quartermaster snarls. I can cast it just as well with one.
That's fair.
When the dragons find out, the Quartermaster threatens. They will come for you. They are in the door. They will know their master
The dragons are gonna come for me, by the way. And they're gonna make me pay
staggers and falls.
for something.
Leaves his eyes. What came over me? The dragons. Beware. There are 3 of them.
Do you guys know there's dragons in Tor? If the rogue has the same hit points as the barb, someone did something wrong. No, we don't have that many rogue levels yet. I think we're still a ranger. We're still a ranger. I wonder if I should do Tor this life. Or not Tor, the raid. It would be fine, I think, on this build. Now that we've turned the corner. I know, I'm beginning to wonder if I need to just start taking things, get a big pile of junk gear, and see if the log out, log in thing seems to be affecting in reward lists. So which of these things do I hate the least? I'll take those. Wow, that wasn't even a rank. Aww. Take it. All right. So now what? Back to our discussion. Would we rather do Age of Rage, or would we rather do Necropolis? Again, I feel like Necropolis is more experience for less effort. But we haven't done Age of Rage in a while. Do I need to play refresher on those? I don't think so. I think they're probably fine. Yeah, I think we're okay just going back to Necro. If I felt lucky today or something, it would be a different story, but I don't feel lucky. Answer is yes, slots are not shown on the end reward system. Sweet. Someone ask and get answered. It's stuff like that that makes me really wonder what their Q&A process. Like, how did that make it through Q&A? A lot of these bugs, I don't understand how they made it through Q&A. I really want to go work for Q&A. Really feel like I would fine-tune comb a lot of this crap. But they wouldn't want me to work remotely, so no go probably. Oh no, Q&A. Quality and assurance. AKA, we look at it, but we don't care. No, I'm assuring you it's fine. We looked at it. It's quality. It's choice. It could be quality assurance if they did a good job. Back in the day, like when they used to do a good job. Now it's quality and assurance. It's nice. I swear to you, it's nice. You can trust me. I'm here to assure you. It's nice.
Two massive piles of bones have been heaped.
The boneyard. I assure you this is quality, trust me. Now you get it. Now you understand. Now you understand why it's Q&A and not just QA. Look, man, it's nice. It's nice, I said. Did you look at it? It's nice. You can trust me. I know what I'm talking about. It's nice. Are you a Scottish leprechaun shoved inside of a trench coat?
The nauseating smell of rotting
It's nice. Hey, look at this. Look at this. We're going to use our bug killer. Ah, warlock fish.
The stench of refuse is odorous.
What? Are they not vermin? Are they animals? Now I'm confused about life. They are animals. This is malarkey! Speaking of which, I need to redo a feat at some point. Not necessarily right now. But I'm going to change that undead feat from ranger to lawful outsiders, I think. So they hit reapers. And then I'll probably take animal from the shifter tree. Hey Harley, welcome back, my friend. It's been a minute. Take her down, Squirrely Dan. Shave old 20% off there, Squirrely Dan.
The smell of rot dissipates. A key glistens beyond acid and poison spray down.
I have a couple of friends who
for disassembly.
recently are getting themselves into Letterkenny. I'm just like, yes, welcome to the club. Been working on figuring out how to watch and stream on Twitch with your sucky internet.
You land with a splash.
I feel your pain.
Carries fresh zombie into the
I have literally the best internet I can get in this town, I believe. And it seems rough. It's all about that upload speed. We spend quite a bit of money for the kind of crappy speeds that we have right now. You've hoovered Sneef off a flesh golem skull?
slicing blades.
I'd hoover some Sneef.
Create and shift the parts for Mentar's abomination.
Yeah, that does not sound like you really want to be streaming.
The air feels hotter and denser as you descend deeper into the laboratory. A heavy
You
log
figured it out, though?
stands to the north.
What's the secret? All replays? Uploads and replays? At those speeds, that would probably be what I would do. Lots of Sneef.
A furnace belches heat and flame. The assembly area is a large chamber. A surgeon, woodworker, and metallurgy surround
Hey, you know what? A dollar to have the right gear on. That would be sweet. Yeah, I mean, even I have days where my processor encoding is really problematic. Like today, apparently, is going to be one of those days where it's going to be a little bit of a problem. Look at that, double Reaper, love it. Gotta love it. What a disaster. There we go. Alright. I forget, that attack only works if they're at half-life already. The creeping wind of doom, whoosh! Dun, 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 dun. What? My stealth music's different than everyone else's. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. People are like, that is the weirdest stealth music I've ever heard in my life. Oh, this is gonna suck. I hate stone golems, or stone champs. They're my least favorite. At cap, you bypass bludgeoning. Well, that'll make a big difference at cap then. Meanwhile, I'm like whittling a club, and I'm like, I bet I could throw this like a dagger.
Lightning constantly discharges throughout.
Excuse me. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, one more time. One more time. Alright, plan B. AKA Durham. Do I have uncanny dodge yet? I always forget about uncanny dodge, to be honest. Nope.
Above the room of life, you can clearly see the lightning conduits disappear into two passages.
Anything that's not a 1, we save. I was like, supposed to be like a baby meld or whatever.
A second lever clicks into place. A large static charge fills
Oh, it's fine.
the lightning machine is open.
Now I'm really compelled to watch Hatari. You guys have never watched Hatari. It's probably my favorite John Wayne movie. Now, is it? I really like Hellfighters too. Also really like Hellfighters. It probably is my favorite. It's very close. Up there with Quiet Man. Those are my 3 John Wayne movies. Quiet Man, Hellfighters, and Hatari. It must be Hatari because it's the only one I've ever bought. Stand here, do nothing, look pretty. Alright, stand here, do nothing, look pretty. We should have all their aggro. Just to be on the safe side, I will hit the button. The Featherfall button. Alright, that one's yours. No, you son of a beach. Look pretty, that's your job? Oh, so good. So strong. So strong at looking pretty. Stupid. I hate gravity. Gravity's like the worst. With gravity defeated, we could do anything.
As the lightning machine shuts down, its true source
You
of
can
power
dismiss.
appears.
Did I actually do anything in here? No, our dex is odd again. Although, yeah, our dex is odd again. Our hit points are even though, so I guess it kind of does something. Get 'em, boys.
The laboratory is safe.
Oh, that could be thrown in the garbage. That could be thrown in the garbage. Alright, do we have anything exciting going on the Twitterverse? I know the answer in advance is already probably not, but
Stretch marks stripe
still like to
Flesh
know.
Eater's laboratory.
A couple of people are giving us the love on the Twitter for the stream, including what appears to be a very attractive little brunette here. That's nice. That's a nice perk. Featherfall. Featherfall, my pony. Featherfall. Need to get that other build finished. Get that uploaded today. Today's stream could end randomly. I suppose I should mention that. My little brother Derek, aka me have clap on Twitch here. He's visiting our mom. And he's going to go visit the grandparents at the home. Well, my grandfather at the home, my grandmother where she lives. And due to the COVID, I am not able to go. There are too many people in that party to be able to go visit grandfather. Today's stream could end abruptly. I have to poop. Sam 2020. I mean, that's possible, I suppose.
Tunnels run deep beneath the
I have pooped in the past.
moaning lost souls call out to you.
But they're supposed to video call me. If they, when they get there and are doing things. I don't know what their plan, when their plan was. We were going to do stuff when we found out that they weren't going to let that many people in. I'm not even 100% sure they're going to make it in. I wasn't going to drive 2 hours to not be able to get in. Which sucks because I'd very much like to see my grandfather. I'd love to see my grandmother.
Thin layers of ice cover the hole,
Apparently my grandfather is not doing so well. Of course, it means my grandmother is also not doing that well. We just run our backs directly into a Reaper and just never worry about it. Am I allowed to move? Oh, we finally were able to target the Reaper. Look at us. Let's hit this emergency button here. Act like we're afraid. What's that, a link to Veeps? Please watch this. Can I watch it on my phone? Don't know if I have the bandwidth issues right now, and the computer are acting super squirrely. Wow, you ever feel like you're battling uphill against things? Why don't you show me my dashboard so I can actually get to where I need to go? Alright. I'm just gonna repost it, hopefully, so it'll actually pop up here. All right, let me see what's going on. So many ads. All right.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Them just saying I have a bad case of diarrhea 3 times was the funniest part so far. Is anybody else like suddenly aroused by this video? No. Hard no. Hard something. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Aroused? Question mark? Rawr. Why not? Why not? Everyone's got their kinks, my friend. I have a bad case of diarrhea. This might be my new song too. I don't know. It's gonna be my new jab. My new jam. What is it? What is it? Yeah, jam. That's what it's called. Like jelly, but different. Sounds sloppy. Probably. That should be my new raid notification. I feel that's probably not the way to go. Yeah, imagine the message. So, one of the things I've been thinking about doing for the channel points is to actually play like a little video clip. That could be one of those things. That could be one of those things. If people are super interested, it wouldn't be the whole video, it'd be like just that little bit. That would be Jerry's and my conversation. You're not incorrect. Actually, somebody would probably have to complain about it first. Nobody watches my stream to complain about anything anyway. Voodoo's got like 45 people hanging out with him right now. Stream Tom, when I looked, had 1. I'm like, yeah. Nobody here complains about my shenanigans. People here know what shenanigans they're getting into. Nobody watched the cocktail hour for me not to be inappropriate and hilarious.
Freeing the soul-bound brothers from the abbot's tyranny opens the depths of the abyss and sends them to the afterlife together.
That wall just grunted at me. I feel pretty.
The familiar voice calls again, louder and clearer. You are close.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. Now, do I try to get a little scrunched up Sam? Like, oh. We can raid Stream Tone with that message.
Imprisoned in the cell before you is a dreadful doom sphere. Free me from the souls of these giants are bound with the protective seal that imprisons
Look at us, we made them all mad. I actually can't see a bloody thing. Did we get any of them yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Sam couldn't make it to the raid. Hit the button and ran. Whoa! Clutching both butt cheeks together. It's gonna have to get a cork. Is Remy here? Somehow that doesn't look very appealing. Does sound like Remy's here. Recognize the pitter patter of Remy feet.
Your ladder's here.
Oh, my ladder's here.
It's still on the front porch with Zoe.
Nice. So we ordered a ladder
Yeah.
for the old school bus route ski. Alright, little con damage. We want to make sure that we get that fixed between floors. I did not tell anybody that we had a bad case of diarrhea. I'll add that to the list of things later that I'll let her know about. You guys get caught up on the strangest things sometimes. Alright. One more time. Sounds strong. I will. I'll let her know. I'll tell her all about it. Oh, I thought we were done. I thought that was the last war. Did I miscount? I must have miscounted. No, we had more boost left. Doomsphere, shoo-ba-doo-wah, Doomsphere, shoo-ba-doo-wah, Doomsphere. Touching the ground, what a noob, I guess. I'm not that worried about it, though. Get out of my backpack. Any other race wouldn't have touched the ground. With gravity defeated, we can fly. Don't forget, never forget. Hey, I had the feeling the boulder was around somewhere. I'll give you $1 to throw something at it. Good job, Sam. You can have $1. Apparently we're not allowed to loot the chest, though. It's a little strange. Excuse me. I didn't sleep very well last night. Which is basically the trend. How was your night, Sam? I didn't sleep. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Pretty much it. Did I see the new Pixie? It's kind of neat. No, I I haven't looked at it yet. I did see the update that it's there. Which makes sense. It's super buggy. It falls through every floor.
Isle stands firm against the
That's
dark, murky waters of the swamp.
still very sweet of them. No rats, so fire elemental's probably over here. Alright, well, now that we used all of our attacks to not attack the elemental. Yeah, I clicked it several times and it didn't dismount me. Did you not see it go? I have real problems with the dismounting quickly sometimes. It is not consistent.
A massive tree has fallen here, forming a convenient, if unconventional, bridge.
Oftentimes I find the easiest way to dismount is with an attack. Jump first. Jump, block, swivel your head.
Heat rises
See, like,
from
I'm
the
shield blocking right now.
to the inferno of the dam.
There, it finally went. I just punched it like 6 times. One of the times finally took. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop more. There we go. Blue.
A hoarse voice echoes through the stones. Seek the flame guardians. The Black Abbot's cultists have beaten you here. Are they looking for something? Or sunlight streams in through a crack in the sun.
Do I care about traps? I can do a few of them at least. Get a little bonus, right?
Intense heat radiates from this focus of dark matter.
I assassinated the
Flames of damnation
portal.
this room.
I'm the great porter killer. Now to scramble portal brains. Let's see, what do we got? Priest, the merge, dog?
The guardian will not burn unless they do. The fourth
Not perfect.
bringing the guardian.
What's up, baby girl? One on a hold monster. And you dropped the chest. Of course you did. Alright, dog, go away. You get opened. Quinn seems to have calmed down now, finally. Hopefully she got whatever's causing the problem out. Do I have a garbage can lid? It's stacking healing amp might be better than cane. I might have one somewhere, I don't know. I honestly forgot I was using the cane even. It's +2. +2 MMR PRR. Oh, gravity Y. Well, again, when I turned 15, I decided that I still wanted the Inherent of the Mist bonus. Don't think it's strictly necessary. I don't want this Skyborn stabbing me in my kidneys. Right here, hit me. Nice, thank you. Uncanny dodge? Why? I didn't take any damage there, did I? Only half my bar? That much of it? Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. .400 punch of damage is not a lot of damage. Hey, you just blew that one out? You blew up both of those. Blow these out. It's like, no, never. Click this.
As the last blue flame flickers out, the husk of a burnt-out elemental appears and attacks.
Alright, remember the secret to hireling happiness in this quest. It's really awkward. You have to be stand far away from the portals, and they have to be in passive mode, or otherwise they will run down to the portals. Do I care? Sure. Fear Reaper. Will the Fear Reaper teleport? Do I need to kill this thing now? I think I killed my teleport portal. I was afraid I was going to do that. Well, then I guess all this stuff is just going to stay here and we're going to miss out on a chest. That's sad. I would have liked a chest. Let's put our Harlan here. Where are you going there, guy? He doesn't know. He's drunk. Playgrouper will teleport to get us, though. Hey, you never know when you're gonna find a sweet, sweet double augmented item like a ring or something, my friend. Double augmented stuff has been selling for about 75 shards, is roughly what I have been selling stuff for. I think it's a little high still, but some of the stuff just gets snagged immediately, which makes me think some of the items are at 75 shards are undervalued. So it's hard for me to know what people will pay for things. I think I spotted a trap over here. Not sure. I'm not sure if we'll ever know.
This wall is curiously devoid of flame.
No! Wanted to make sure that I was close enough to shoot both things, and I didn't get close enough to teleport away. Stupid ranged weapons! What's on Twitter while we wait? "9 million Americans flew on airplanes last week, but let's cancel Thanksgiving." What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? You guys have plans? Our Thanksgiving is basically canceled.
The torches lie cold. They crave the heat.
Love your longbow? Love your longbow long time. Working? I'll probably be working too. Canceled your plan, sad face. Yeah, Thanksgiving is usually the holiday that I like to do stuff. Like I like to cook. I cook the turkey and all that shenanigans. Like I enjoy that kind of stuff. But this year it looks like it's just gonna be the three of us. Show me your kidneys. Boo. Usually smoke a turkey, but you work on Thanksgiving, so you can't feasibly stay up all night and cook the turkey and work. Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't smoke anything. We make our traditional Thanksgiving stew, but no family to speak of and too far out in the country for friends to come by. Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy the smallest turkey breast I can find in the next couple of days, and then I'm gonna just cook it in the Instapot and then brown it in the oven. You like Yark? Oh man, who doesn't love the Yark? Yark is like where it's at. Is this some sort of weird internet slang? A hawk fit in proper condition for hunting. Oh, I love me some Yark in action. Buy meat stew with veggies? Oh, that does sound good. Mail me some. Very tasty. Yeah, I don't... Is that a... I'm not familiar with Yark, I guess. I'll try almost anything once. Once you get a Sozve, you'll never use your Instapot for meat again. I mean, that is possible. I feel like it's unlikely. I really love my Instapot. But I also really like the Ever Stew concept. Like, I know a lot of people like, oh, gross, but I actually really like it. I'm not gonna go do the other side. I don't need to shrine, and I don't care that much about the chest. It's another word for donger? Oh man, sounds delicious. You roast that up separately, or you just gobble that down raw yourself? Delicious. Make a gallon and freeze what you don't eat right away, but you don't ask. But don't ask if you don't like wild meat. Who doesn't love wild meats?
He will arise when the torches are dark. The cinder spawn springs forward, the vengeance undead.
Well, that's your water bag cooker, savie or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know. The Instapot was never something that I thought I cared about until I got it and I started trying it, and now I'm just like, I'm all in. Between it and the solar oven, I feel like I'm good. Hamburger, turkey, deer roast, chicken, and ham. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm all in. You'd be hard pressed to overcook meat in it. Well, that's the same thing with like the solar oven. You're hard cooked to overcook anything in a solar oven. But you could do the same thing with you could do the same thing with just about anything else. I mean, it's just a matter of getting the water to temperature and then keeping it there. Watched Alton Brown do things.
The final undead guardian stands before you.
We shouldn't make me hungry, because I can't eat for at least another hour. Come on, Durwald. Come on, buddy. This is not where he parked our car. This is where he parked our car. Back this direction. Clean up this trash. Just the two of us. Smashing everywhere we can. Having nachos for dinner tonight. I have not made in what feels like forever. Man, I've been looking into the idea of those. There's some tortillas out there. Let's start with that. There are some tortillas that are made. Normally, a tortilla is like 23 carbs a tortilla, right? Well, there's something that they're doing that's they're making the tortillas out of something else. Oh, excuse me. Oh. They have that texture and taste that I like, but most of the carbohydrates are dietary fiber. I'm trying to get a straight answer on whether or not you can consider the dietary you have to do the total carbs, or if you can get away with occasionally doing the reduced carbs from the dietary fiber. So the research that I have been looking at, it's still very risky to do that version. Let's actually go a little bit more this way. To trust it, because the bacteria in your gut biome and intestines do have the ability and time to process what humans consider dietary fibers for us, and then basically because they can't eat everything, our intestine will digest those things, and it could knock you out of ketosis. So I'm like trying to decide how likely that is, because I would love to have a tortilla every once in a while. I would kill for a taco.
This once magnificent temple of Baal was ravaged by the Black Abbot's forces.
Like a fajita, or just like a regular old beef taco, or oh god, a beef and bean burrito. Oh man, that sounds so good. But I can't have beans. I can't have tortilla. I can't have peppers. I can't have onions. I said it before and I'll say it again. Took me a long time to get fat. It's going to take me a while to get skinny. But man, do I miss Mexican food. I am out in Necropolis 4. Is kind of the nickname it's generally associated with. It's Orchard of the Macabre quest. When you go stay at V-Love's, you're gonna eat tacos like every day. I mean, that would be delicious. I'm a ways away from that, considering V-Love sold his house. And we'll be moving to England in like a week. But I would be down. Right now, if I go eat at Vila's, we'll be eating bangers and mash like every day, which I love, actually. I'm all about some bangers and mash. But again, I gotta lose this weight. No, we talked about it. But apparently there was a guy who put an offer or made him an offer on his house a few years ago, and Vlove didn't take it, and then he decided he would offer it back up to that guy now, and the guy took it. I'm saving up to get Ravenloft Standard. Wish I could get the full Ravenloft. Yeah, the full Ravenloft is pretty good. Just keep in mind, Harley, that Black Friday sales will probably start next week. Is that right? Yeah. And SSG / Turbine before it like to put those packs or the expansions on sale. So you're probably going to be able to get Ravenloft for the basic pack. You'll probably be able to get it for half price. Same thing with Sharn. So instead of getting those two for $40 a piece, you probably will be able to get them for $40 for both. I think they'll probably have Autos boxes on sale for Black Friday as well. Jerry kind of inferred very heavily that that was going to be the case. So yeah, it's a good time to consider little Dungeons and Dragons online purchases. But again, you wanna save like for one more week here. Apparently they have put the starter pack on sale previously. So be sure to pick that up if you don't already have it. If they put them on sale for $1, I'll probably buy like 5 or 10 or something, and have them for giveaways.
The seal shudders and opens.
Whee!
A voice echoes in your mind. Summon forth the Quell seal quiver and meet your death. Launches its deadly assault. Explodes with a shower of ethereal wisps. The catacombs are open.
The worst part about being quailed is not the losing of spells or whatever. It's the screen going so dark.
Lost in prayer,
I hate
the
it.
high priest bows before the altar to Vol.
Oh no, we lost the con! No!
This feels like a sacred
How are we going to be okay with our con missing? I'm going to turn this fan off. I'm going to want that fan back on, like, literally right away, but I'm going to turn it off for right now. Oh, I'm so tired. I might take a nap tonight. This afternoon, whatever. I was going to go work on the bus. That shelf that I installed in that wood panel and everything really need polished. Now I'm just like, maybe a nap would be okay. Break out my ladder. What did you make mad, Durham? What did you make mad? I really wanted you to just sit someplace safe. I'm a firm believer in taking care of your hirelings, and your hirelings will take care of you. But you just gotta watch them. You just gotta keep an eye. You never know. Like... You certainly don't want to be the captain now, but you definitely want to make sure that they are looked after in a meaningful way. Like, I'm the healer now. No, that's not what we're about. You found your favorite epic hireling, Luna? And I like the level 21 favorite soul. Ellery continues to be my favorite hireling on any difficulty. She does good from 26, 27, and then she gets a bit out of her league. Yeah, that happens. Even Ellery sometimes finds herself a little bit out of depth at level 30. But somehow at the end of the day, she always manages to get through. Well, like Sam, she's level 3. Give her a break? Never. Ellery's going to continue to hard carry us. As is her way. Feel guilty for killing these people and leaving their souls laying on the ground. Whoa, hello. Where were you hiding? Obviously in this corner, but why were you hiding there? Favorite low level is a Berkey. I love Berkey. Berkey Water Systems. That's a sponsor. Do you guys know that my tea gets made every day with the water comes out of my Berkey water filtration system? I put more water through that thing than I probably should. Oh, I realize you're talking about a higher Berkeley, but I don't recognize that particular higher. So instead, I'm going to change it to Berkey and try to convince everybody to harass Berkey Water Systems to make me a sponsor. Direct 21, Directive 21. Oh! Our strength got sucked out of our eyeballs. Too many shadows. I have a feeling that was going to happen. And we had just been too long without getting a heal off of Durham. Alright, actual danger. I think we're gonna I think we're gonna die before we'll actually be able to finish him off, but we might be able to position Durham over here, yeah. Back within range of our stone. Durham should be able to res us now. Take him off of standstill mode, because hirelings can't res while standing still. Don't forget that. Alright, let's recover here. Stupid Taint of Shadow. I hate it. Taint of Shadow is the worst. Alright. Now we'll go back to kind of being careful and not completely careless. I don't know. Other than Ellery, Durham's probably my next favorite. Durham is quality. And then I really like a lot of the paladins. I don't know their names. They're just there to hit things with their swords. Behold the flaming fist. I don't see a chest this way, so we're going to avoid that fight and go through the middle. Nope, we're not going to do that. We are going to go through that fight. Well, we picked up some fragments at least for our trouble. That's kind of nice. When that pops across the screen, when it says killer like that, does anyone else go to the... I don't know the name of that Queen song that goes, "Killer, you're a killer." The level 4 favorite soul. Yes, you get the Paladin Kelligan at level 9. Yeah, I like the Paladins a lot. Pretty much at all levels. If there are more Paladins scattered about hireling-wise, I would probably continue to use them more often. Oh, why are we not hitting buttons? Tell the buttons. Well, that takes us to 16. That takes us to 130. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We'll probably screw around just a little bit more out here, and then we'll probably go back to town, level up. Don't really want to go start Sharn. So we might just do like that underwater quest really quickly, and then kind of see what else is going on. Maybe we'll do one other thing somewhere, I don't know. But we might wrap up a few minutes early, I don't know, we'll see. Play it by ear here. Why did we come up here? Hey, we got off a horse this time. I guess we knew that Quinny was here. And 800 experience points is not gonna get itself. Whoa, 1,200. Nice. And a shield piece. And a shield piece for me. Oh, excuse me. Also, there were no rats down below, so before we jump back on our horse and ride around, I'm going to look to see if the giant is up here. I don't see him. Oh, there's the rats. Alright, what are we kind of missing? The Doomsphere side. We didn't touch this tower. Apparently.
This tower rises high above the orchard.
The burial plots are on this side. Alright, I think that's everything kind of over here. Oh, the falls. We didn't get the falls. I never think about the waterfalls. To be honest. Alright. Let's get, yep. Let's get, a recall. We'll get a recall on, we'll grab our end rewards, we'll go level, and then see about doing a quest or two real quick. Oh, man. Oh, I need to remember to cancel my chiropractor appointment this morning, too. Alright, so this has been confirmed. This is not, they're not showing up here. Alright, then I'm just going to take pretty much every ring. Rings seem to be the thing that moves fastest. And then at some point we'll log off, log back in, and see if any of them turn into pretty slots. You sure do got some pretty slots. Mm-hmm. Alright, 7 points. So we can dump a bunch of points into diplomacy. We can dump a bunch of points into open lock. I really don't feel like we need to do that. Tumble. You know what? I think I'd rather have backflips than Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Ninja. I knew that, too. I knew that it did that. Hey, let's be really crazy. Want to be really crazy? Let's be really crazy for a second. That was you? Shooting stuff at me? Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. Alright, are we really crazy? Boy! I feel like I should be recording that. Those of you that put on the Wraith form? Alright. So I saw somebody. Boy! Boy! I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to get over this. I've seen this before, but I just assumed it was a mistake. But it's super consistent. I wonder if that looks messed up to everybody else or if it's just me. I hope it's everybody else. I hope everybody else sees the shifters go way off screen and then tumble back or appear back where they're supposed to. Alright. Wow, so many goodies here. So we could adjust this if we wanted. We could adjust this if we wanted. Like, I think that's the lock they were looking for here. I kind of want. You know what? This might be. Yeah. All right. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm getting a message that. I'm getting the message that my family's ready to do that voice call that we talked, or that video call that we talked about, hanging out. So what I'll try to do is I'm going to make a little bit of adjustments to our feet. I'm going to switch that ranger feat, I think, to lawful outsider. I'm going to change. I'm going to take favorite enemy, probably animal. No, I can get animal. I can get animal here. So 2 points here to get animal. 2 points to get this here. And then we're going to have a whole bunch of extra damage coming in. Alright, everybody, with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be back sometime in... Never mind. I'm going to, I said, I'll be back this evening, probably around 7:30, somewhere in that ballpark. And hopefully I'll have a few of these things kind of tighten up a little bit. But I gotta call and chit-chat with my grandparents for a minute. So, all right, everybody, peace, much love. We'll see you guys in a few hours. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget you can support this stream in multiple ways for free over on youtube.com/SamusGrobo by becoming a subscriber over there. Or if you have a couple of bucks that you're willing to kick this direction, patreon.com/Samus is the best way to support this stream financially. Alright everybody, peace, much love. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. Toodles.